Guess who's back? Back again. In the fucking studio. Me and Phil. I'm so excited right now, you have no idea.
Listen, I was in the neighborhood doing some errands, and I said, I gotta stop in, we gotta record the podcast, because you know what? I'm not equipped to be a co-host of a podcast with 128 gigs on my computer.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, the Discord stuff was fun while it lasted. We were being smart adults, social distancing. I can't take it anymore. I'm glad you're back. We're here in the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sunday Sauce. Your grandmother's favorite podcast. This is going to be such a good episode. You know why? Because we can actually hear each other in real time. There's no Discord delay. Your camera's not zoomed in completely on just the 50% region around your nose of your face. This is going to be great. We have our proper camera set up. We have an editor now, officially. Shout out to Brooks. Yeah, I talked to him today. Okay. Sending him the footage tonight, and we'll have the episode ready to go for noon, as always. Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, everything.
1, 2, buckle my shoe.
3,
red,
4,
white,
shut
and
the
blue.
door. Hey, listen, 5, 6, pick up the sticks.
God damn.
How you doing, buddy? You graduated this week. First of all, round of applause for my boy. How do you feel? You feel any different?
1 degree hotter, buddy.
Yeah. Celsius.
You like that?
Absolutely.
I'm feeling good. I mean, it doesn't feel like I graduated because...
I wonder why, because there was no ceremony or anything, probably.
Literally, my last class was with Joan. So, you know.
Shout out Joan. We go way back. We really do. That sounded sarcastic, but we go way back.
She shouted you out.
Did she?
Yeah.
No, she did not.
Yeah, she was like, how's Vinny? And then we talked.
Unbelievable. I got to send some emails, see how the kids are doing. Absolutely. But yeah, what was the whole thing like? You just essentially finished your last class and then you were done. Was there any online Zoom diploma handout whatsoever? Are they just going to send it to you in the mail?
Literally being sent in the mail. I had to do like my final sets for like all my classes. So like the comedy class, I had to do my final set. I didn't have to memorize it. I just had to like read it. That on a Zoom call.
That sucks too, because I remember when I took that class, the final was in the city at an actual club at the Stand in Manhattan, and you just got to do it in your room on a Discord call.
Literally.
Oh man, dude.
I had to turn in my thesis, which was 42 pages.
How did that come out? Talk to me about that. Tell me your favorite line in your thesis. Do you have a favorite line?
I don't remember it.
Just all a blur?
Yeah.
It's actually so funny you bring up the thesis, because right around this time, in fact, 2 years ago today, was when I was in the library at Adelphi finishing mine the day before it was due. I have all the videos and the pictures that popped up from that day. And you just see I'm in the library, I'm focused. I'm in the library, I'm getting a little annoyed. I'm in the library, I'm exhausted. I'm at the diner, I'm back in the library. I'm at Staples binding the book to hand in the next day. But yeah, man, listen, it's nice to look back at those crazy moments where you just hauled ass through a paper and you can say to yourself, you know what?
I did that.
I fucking did that, my guy. But yeah, what else?
Now that school's over, like I hit end on the Zoom call and I was just like, that's the end of my education.
Well, listen, you never stop learning.
You're right.
But now you don't have to pay for knowledge, Phil.
That's a fact.
Now you just engulf it all and suck it in like a sponge, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working out a lot recently.
Me too.
I mean, I don't know if I look tan, but I've been out in the sun.
You look tan.
It beat
you got the rosy cheeks right now, my guy.
I went for like a 2.5, 3 mile run today.
Nice.
Bike riding everywhere. But me and my cousin, we go on bike rides, but we have these fucking clunky ass bikes that are literally holding on by a thread. So it's not enjoyable. I mean, it's enjoyable, but it's just like...
You feel like your life could end at any moment. You hit a pebble.
Yeah.
You flip off the road.
And then
you're dead.
I see these dudes lean forward with their, like, I don't even know what you call that.
Yeah, those like professional
aerodynamic
bikes.
As shit. And it looks like they're like floating and they're going like 80 miles an hour.
Those bikes look so uncomfortable, but I guess it makes sense when you need to go like really fast. I guess that's what you got to do. You just got to lean forward and grip those. Those freaking handles are so awkward too. Did I ever tell you when I started riding my bike again during the beginning of the quarantine, I didn't have like anything properly fastened. I just grabbed the bike off the rack and I started going with it. And the whole handlebars like cascaded down. I almost broke my freaking leg.
They didn't like tune it up for you? Be like, all right, you're good to go?
Who's they? This thing was hanging in my garage.
Oh.
And then I called my dad. I was like, yo, Dad, I almost just killed myself out here. What are you doing?
I thought you got a new bike.
No, it's been in there. It's a green mongoose. Really nice bike. But then my dad's like, you idiot. I had to tighten the screws. So I was like, all right, can we do this? So he came out, he tightened the screws, and I was like, I was killing it. It was good. But yeah, speaking of working out, this week that just passed was my first week of Insanity with Shaun T. And I'm trying to do, I was debating whether or not I wanted to do weightlifting and insanity, but there's no reason to do weightlifting and insanity. Like this is...
You don't have the calories for that. Like,
literally, I would die. I would just vaporize into ash. Straight up Thanos snap me out
Shaun
of
T
existence.
would Thanos snap you.
Let's go! Yeah, but literally, it was like, I'd keep telling myself, this is completely new. I've never done anything like this. My body's probably so fucking confused right now. For a second, I was like, wait, can we curse on this podcast? Fuck yeah, we can. It's been so long since we've been like in this setting. I'm like so off right now. But I feel on, but I also feel off. It's interesting. But anyway, so literally it's just so different, so new, burning so many calories, and I just feel so good doing it. And I have no time to overthink anything because I just got Shaun in my fucking earlobes or eardrums. Let's go. You got it. Come on.
I have insanity too, and I've done it when I first started working out. It'll kill you.
I feel really good though. I feel the best I've ever felt physically.
Do you have like a favorite workout that it does?
Today we did pure cardio, and that was awesome.
Is it like burpees and push-ups and shit? Or
literally, it's like Heisman, back and forth, log jumps, ski jumps, jumping jacks with one arm, jumping over the Heisman with the log. There's a bunch of different things. It was literally just all stuff to get your heart rate crazy. How does he
remember that?
Dude, it's madness. It's 45 minutes straight, too. Like, you get little breaks where he lets you get like 10-second water breaks and everything, but... Dude, at one point today, I looked down at the mat, and it was just like a pool of sweat. And I was like, and then all of a sudden, Shaun T, come on, you got it. Get your rest and get back into it. I was like, all right, Shaun T, let's fucking go, my boy. Let's get back into it.
Insanity has to be like the biggest workout program. Like,
probably that or P90X. I heard a lot of people use P90X. But I got to tell you, it's a 60-day program. I'm probably just going to do it for the 60 days, see what my physique looks like. And if I really feel like, damn, I'm lacking like muscle because I haven't worked out in 2 months, then I'll start lifting weights again. But I honestly think I'm going to like the way my body looks, where I'm just like completely shredded.
And mean.
And dude, every exercise hits your core, everything. And I feel like I got more flexible since Monday, believe it or not.
You're going to have a 16-pack.
I'm ready, dude. With the way I'm eating and the way I'm training right now, in 2 more months, it's not even going to be fair. Like, hide your girlfriend, seriously, because I'm coming for them. Jokes. I'm not a home wrecker, but I'm going to look sick. I can't wait, dude.
I can't wait. I mean, you already look like...
Thank you. Yeah, since the last time we were sitting here till now, I feel like there's going to be a huge difference. I don't know, maybe not, but 20 pounds, men lie, women lie. Numbers don't. I'm just saying.
So did you weigh in recently?
I have been, since last week, I weigh in every Sunday, so it's kind of hard to like weigh in on the podcast, especially that we're going to start recording earlier in the week, like we said, but right now I'm fluctuating between like 179 and 181.
You broke into the 179?
I broke into 179. It was weird though, because I broke into 179 on Monday of this week, and then the next day I was 183, then the next night I was 182, today I was 181. So I'm hoping I just get into the 170s and stay there, but it also just has to do probably with like my water intake. Did I take a shit that day?
Yeah.
It's all like little factors like that. 3 or 4 pounds, I'm coming to realize very quickly, is so fluctuated. It's not even funny.
A poop is like 2.5, 3 pounds.
Especially if it's a big one that sticks out of the toilet. Are you kidding me? You fucking just drop off 5 pounds right there. But yeah, it's been fun, man. I got no complaints physically. Mentally, very happy. Little update on my mental well-being. I'm just anxious all the time. Only time I'm not anxious really is like workout and then right after, but my nights have been anxious city.
Why?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I don't even know what the fuck I'm anxious about. It's
maybe
just
you
like,
need some melatonin in your life.
Maybe I do need some melatonin. You got an update for us on the melatonin.
Yeah,
right?
so I was talking to one of my boys who also takes melatonin, and he takes like 3 milligram like dosages. It's like a gummy or like a pill. Mine are 5. So it recommends you take 2, so that would be 10 mg. But if you take his, it would be 6. And he's like, dude, I used to take 10, too much. And I was like, for whatever. So I've been taking 10, like the recommended dose. And people always said, like, you get crazy dreams. Fucking astronomical dreams.
Really? And you remember them, like, vividly?
Like nightmares.
Oh, my God.
Weird shit. So I was like, maybe I don't do this.
Maybe I don't need the 10 mg. Maybe I'll bump it down to the 6 mg.
No, so I just take 1 now, and it's 5.
Yeah, okay.
And it's the biggest thing. I think I said this in the last episode. I'm not groggy in the morning anymore. I'm like, let's fucking go.
That's
it's
nice.
8 a.m.
That's
like,
perfect, though. That's
I
awesome.
know.
I've noticed with me, if I wake up and I check my phone and I give my body like 3 minutes to start waking up, I can get up. But I've realized if I wake up briefly, check my phone for 2 seconds, put it back down, dude, I can stay asleep for like an infinite amount of time. I think it's a special ability, to be honest with you. I think it's literally, yeah, it's amazing. Like today, I was having a really good dream, and I literally just kept falling back into it. Wake up for a second, falling back into it. check to see if you texted me, fall back into it. And it was just nice, like being able to control that. It was really cool. And then I woke up, I got my workout done, got my stream done, recording with you. And then we're going to have like a nice Friday evening. Tomorrow, you're going on a hike.
I'm going on a hike.
So what's the deal with this hike? Break it down for me.
It's a big fucking hill.
I know what a hike is, but like, where is it? How far is it? Don't like dox where it is, but you know, how far is it from where we're at?
I've definitely mentioned it in a previous episode, but it's near.
He's going to climb Mount Fiji.
Yeah. It's near me.
Okay. All right.
There's water nearby.
Is it very like jagged? Like, are you going to go Tom Cruise Mission Impossible 2 in this bitch, or just kind of like walking up a steep hill?
It's not walking up a steep hill. It's like you'd be sweating your ass out like instantly. Like, okay,
Shit,
so
man.
like it starts very, very steep. You're like, what the fuck? And then it like dips in valleys, and then it levels out. It's the whole.
How long does it take, would you say? Maybe I will come. I'm going to sleep on it. I'll let
Okay.
you know in the morning if I'm going to come.
We might already be there.
Listen, I'll let you know, I'll set my alarm for 7, roll back into my lucid dreaming, see what you're doing at 8.
Why don't you join us in the lucid dream?
Yeah, I'll just, teleport there in my mind. That'd be great.
I feel like Vinny's here.
Yeah.
No,
Do you feel that presence?
the whole thing is 17 miles long, and like you gotta fucking pack the whole day.
Now, you're not running,
You need
though.
turkey sandwiches.
You're not
in there.
running, right?
No,
Okay.
but you don't have to do the whole thing. You could just go in like
17 miles. That would, if you're walking that would probably take
Like-
6 hours.
like 6 to 8 hours.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
You would need like granola bars, peanut butter, fucking.
I'll pack
crackers.
my 3 meals. I'm still doing the meals, by the way. Shout out Spartan Meal Prep. It's been fantastic.
Absolutely.
It's been great. I've also been snacking. I forgot to tell you about this. So I started implementing dark chocolates into
Okay.
my diet. Phil, groundbreaking. No,
Wait,
seriously.
What type of dark chocolate?
I forgot the name of them. I have them upstairs, like these little squares.
Godiva?
Not Godiva. It starts with a G though. It's some Italian.
Ghirardelli.
Yes,
Absolutely.
yes, that's it. I didn't want to try to pronounce it and fuck it up.
Is
but
it in
that's
a red
exactly-
wrapper?
Yep,
70% cocoa.
yep,
Yep.
and 50 calories a pop. That's
So good.
nothing.
They're
That's
so
nothing.
good.
So I've been realizing by the end of the day, I'll have, let's say, 300 calories left over. I know where I have to be under. Right now, it's 1,500 to lose like 2 pounds a week for rapid weight loss, whatever. And at the end of the day, I'm like, you know what? I have 300 calories left over. Pop 2 dark chocolates in. It hits the spot. Wash it down with some cold ice water. Go in bed. Lucid dream. I mean, who's better than me right
Dude,
now, Phil?
Dark chocolate hits different.
I also did some research. Dark chocolate covered strawberries are only about like 60 calories a strawberry for like big ones.
Yeah.
So I had some dark chocolate covered strawberries this week. I added some tuna this week. I love having a tomato with like 90% of these meals. Just chop up a tomato. It's like 50 calories.
Yeah.
It's not even that much.
Dude,
Probably
fruits
a
and
little less.
vegetables are like
It's fantastic.
negligent.
I want to start incorporating grapes, but grapes will fuck you. Grapes
Really?
have a lot of calories, apparently. Yeah.
Huh.
So, I mean, like, I used to eat fucking a whole bowl of grapes, which not recommended for what I'm doing right now. Maybe like a little bowl of grapes. Could
Do you
be
like
good.
do you like the seeded grapes?
No,
You don't like those?
that's not the wave.
Dude, I like to put them in my mouth and you suck on like the jelly part and then you spit the fucking seed.
Ugh, no. I
Feels like
like
a
the
little eyeball.
hard red ones or the hard green ones. Sometimes you go the midnight ones, the black ones, fire or the purple, whatever they are. Delicious.
Wait, do you know about cotton candy grapes?
Cotton candy grapes. I feel like we've talked about this actually. Is it an actual fruit or is it a dessert?
No, it's a grape that just it's
Tastes like cotton candy?
yeah. You could buy them like at the supermarket and shit.
One thing I want to start incorporating is that ice cream. I heard Halo ice cream. You ever hear
Halo
this?
Top.
Apparently it's like very low in calorie, very
Pint
delicious.
is like 300 calories.
So you tell. Hold on a second. You mean to tell me?
Bro, I used to eat pints.
Oh, I'm going
It's
in.
like 25 grams of protein too.
I'm going in. See, the one thing that's bothering the shit out of me, I called you the other night like 2 a.m. because I literally ask Phil the same questions whenever I just want to confirm in my brain that I'm doing this right. It's
Wait,
like,
can I answer this for you?
yeah.
Is eating 300 calories of ice cream
There
the
it is.
same as 300 calories of grilled chicken?
Yeah, it is. I did a bunch of research this week as well, just to confirm it, because to me it doesn't make sense. Like, if you're gonna eat 300 calories of like disgusting Carvel fucking straight from the machine ice cream versus like 300 calories in like peaches, like I don't understand how that's the same. But apparently, from what this one gentleman, I can't remember his name right now, but he's like a fitness guru, YouTuber, nutrition. I don't remember his name. I gotta find
Greg
the video.
Doucette?
I don't remember. Like, I don't even think if you say it, it'll remind
Oh,
me because
okay.
like I just watched a couple of his videos, but he was saying how there's no such thing as a bad calorie. They're just calories. So like
Calorie is a unit of
yeah,
energy.
exactly. So 300 calories in chips is the same as pizza, the same as fucking celery, whatever.
In terms of weight gain. Now, if we talk about nutrients,
different story.
How
you
buddy.
feel, how you sleeping,
how you function, how it's digested,
how you take a shit.
Exactly.
So, with that being said, at the end of the day, I know, and I gotta get comfortable with this, because I'm trying to find a fucking balance. Like, I don't want to binge eat. I really don't. And now I know, at the end of the day, this thing looks fun to play with.
I've been playing with
it. I just saw that. I was like, I gotta play with this thing. Anyway, it's like a little thing to the mic stand.
After this, we got Purell upstairs.
Absolutely. We're gonna be very smart, very smart. If I have 300 calories left over and I want to eat 4 fucking Oreos and it's 220, I can eat the fucking Oreos.
Yeah, dude.
But can I do that every day though?
You can if you hit those
if I hit that goal.
If you say I can't fucking live without eating my goddamn 4 Oreos, that's my treat every night to myself. And you hit those calories and that weight is dropping, you got to eat those Oreos.
Now, the weird thing, too, this is what I was going to call you about and ask you about the other day. So I want to make sure I explain this properly so nobody gets confused. Basically, with this calorie calculator website that I've been using, they tell you, okay, if you're underneath, let's say 1,800, you're in maintenance. So you're going to stay the same. If you're 1,700 or lower, you're in like regular weight loss, 1,500's rapid weight loss, whatever. So right now I'm trying to stay in the rapid weight loss zone because I've been doing fine. I'm not like dying to eat. I feel really good. I feel healthy, losing weight, feeling good, whatever. Now, I looked at, say, like my ideal weight. I would love to be like 160, shredded, right? The maintenance weight or maintenance calories for 160 is actually way more than the rapid weight loss calories I'm taking in now. So does it make sense that when I hit 160, I can actually eat more food and then stay 160?
It depends on your activity level.
Yeah. Well, my activity level is going to stay the same. I'm not going to like stop working out and stuff. But from what I looked at in the charts and everything, at 160, I can take in like more than 1,500 calories. Because right now I'm taking in about like 12 to 1,300 or whatever the fuck.
Right.
I can eat more, but stay at 160 once I hit 160. That's going to be amazing. It's going to feel like I'm rewarding myself, but I'm staying at the same weight. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I mean, your body always changes with like your metabolism, your caloric needs, depending on your activity levels, your fucking sleep, your hormones, like a bunch of shit.
Yeah. But that's really cool to know that like when I hit that 160, I'm going to go to town, man.
I mean, I would be careful with that, but yeah.
I mean, not over the mark, but I have so much room right now because right now I'm taking in so little that like I can afford to have more when I get there.
It's a lot easier to be there and adjust than to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so for sure.
Get there first and then be like, once you get to 160, if you have a fucking slice of Twinkie cake or something, you could be like, oh, I'm not going to do that because that made me gain 18 pounds in 4 minutes. Like,
it's interesting too. I'm sorry guys that I've been talking about weight loss so much in all these podcast episodes, but it's clearly like the most laser beam focused thing in my life right now. Besides obviously my channel and the podcast and everything, but just for personal stuff, that's like the one thing I'm laser beam focused. So it's cool to talk about and, share the experience I've been having with you guys. And so many of you guys have been hitting me up saying that you're doing like insanity now. You're super motivated to lose weight. You guys have been losing weight. That's fucking dope. We're making a difference out here. It's fucking awesome.
I mean, a guy came up to me the other day. I was at the beach, not like swimming or anything. I was just like walking/sitting on the beach.
Good for
away
the calf
from everyone. And someone came up to me. He was like, "Hey, Phil," and I was like, "What? Like who?"
What's up, man? Stay 6 feet back, please.
And he's like, "Dude, I started my fitness journey because of you." And I was like,
"That's hype.
Holy shit, dude!" Like,
well, you're done with college now. So what's the deal? Do we have a timeline? Do we have anything
for what
with the return of the content?
Content is coming
because I'm fucking ready, dude. I think I'm more ready than anybody else.
I'm not gonna give a fuck about like what I make. It's just gonna probably start with vlogs because I don't want to do like sit down shit. I'm having too much fun like being outside and just like focusing on myself. I want to start businesses.
Yeah.
I just want to build up like my own community that I already have. I don't really care about like crazy numbers as I used to in terms of like, I want my channel to be in the millions. Like
it'll come.
Yeah.
It'll come.
It'll come.
It will. I'm just so excited to see you start making shit again. Because now that school's over, you can put all your focus on that because that will be your thing. You know what I mean? Like school was your thing. Now this can be your thing. And it's just gonna be fun to watch. I hit 17K on TikTok yesterday.
Really?
We're grinding
that
over
shit,
there, dude. I'm telling you
that was a spike.
Yeah, dude. Well, I don't even think I've told you this. I'm about to have my first 1 million viewed video.
Did it break 1 million? The beard
It's at
one?
like 950 right now, 950,000. I shaved my beard and I filmed it to the song "Time to Say Goodbye" by Andrea Bocelli, and I posted on TikTok and it went crazy viral. And it's so funny too because like everyone in the beard community on TikTok has been making duets with it. Like, no, don't do
Really?
it. Like reacting. Dude, there's so many of them, and I've just been watching them and interacting. It's really cool. It's just, I've said this a million times. That algorithm is just insane. I really do believe, and we'll come back to this episode at some point. Remember this conversation. I think by the end of the year, my TikTok will pass my YouTube channel as far as sheer followers.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I went from 0 to 17,000 in about 5 months. And granted, obviously, there are a lot of people coming from YouTube, but I would say 80% of my fan base there is new people. It's crazy.
Plus, like, those full 5 months, you weren't hammering out content.
Yeah,
like,
no, for like 2 of them, for like the last 3, I've been going really hard. But for the first couple months, it was just like casual here and there. Now I post 1 a day, 2 a day was just like too intense, which I know sounds ridiculous because they're so short, but you got to understand, like, you know, going live every day on YouTube, making content, like videos, like 10 plus videos a week sometimes, fucking doing the podcast, trying to balance a social life, make 2 TikToks. And at the time I was going live on TikTok every day too. Just way too much shit. I was like, yo, I'm cutting myself too thin. I just got to fucking, is that the phrase? Slicing myself too thin? Slicing myself too thin. Whatever.
That's not the phrase.
Whatever the fuck I felt thin. Right? I was fucking thin.
You're spreading yourself too thin.
Spreading myself too thin. There it is. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I just got to take it back a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 1 TikTok a day. I'll go live on there whenever I feel like it. And you know what? That's, it's beautiful. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And it has been a beautiful
You know what my new thing is?
Let's hear it.
I'm going to make my new thing.
Let's hear it.
I've been cooking like a fiend. I just love cooking now.
Ooh.
But I went to the store. First of all, I got to go on a rant because
I want to hear it.
to make bread, you need a starter, which is like yeast. It's a live culture. Like you literally have to feed the yeast and then it like rises and shit.
Trust me, I'm a yeast expert. I know all about yeast.
Yeast infections.
I made bread for years.
Oh, the pizza.
With Uncle Gino.
Oh yeah, so you know how to make bread.
I'm completely fucking.
Oh,
But yeah, I know how to make pizza. I don't know anything about fucking yeast, bro.
It's pretty similar.
Shout out to Uncle Gino, by the way. I don't know why you popped it in my head when I was talking about yeast.
But I wanted
bread,
to make
whatever.
a sourdough bread.
Okay.
Right?
It's a good challenge.
So normally you could go to a bakery and be like, "Can I have some of your sourdough starter?"
Ah.
Nobody knew what the fuck I was talking about when I rang up these bakeries. They're like, "What?"
Yeah, because they're probably like 16-year-old kids
Yeah,
that are
literally.
just on part-time jobs.
They don't
right
make
now.
the bread. They just sell the bread.
Do we have live yeast in the back? Do
No,
we have live
literally.
yeast?
So I didn't get an answer from anyone.
Jesus.
And the only reason I go to a bakery to get it is because I don't want to wait 7 days to fucking make it myself because you have to feed it every day. And one day it bubbles, one day it doesn't.
Oh,
It's
get
like
me
it's like
started.
having a holly.
Yeah, you got to feed the holly. You got to walk the holly. You got to pet the holly.
Yeah.
Cuddle with the holly. Give
So,
holly
fuck
biscuits.
sourdough. I'm just gonna make regular bread.
Okay.
Because apparently sourdough is like one of the hardest breads to make.
It's a rare breed.
So
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
going. Today I bought flour and I bought yeast and I'm gonna make bread at some point over the next 24 hours.
I'm really proud of you.
I'll
Wait, in
send-
the next 24 hours, you're going to be hiking. When the fuck are you going to make this bread?
I mean, there's a recipe that I'm doing. It's only a 3-hour rise. So you make the dough and you let it rise for 3 hours in the sunlight.
Why bread? Why not like bake a cake or something? Bread?
Yeah.
Hey, here's my bread.
It's
Go crazy over it. And the crowd goes wild.
It's
What
a
the
staple. It's a fucking staple.
fuck? Is it like Italian bread? Like, is it going to be a loaf?
Yeah, it's a loaf.
If you start making white bread, like little peanut butter and jelly sandwiches shits, I'm like, Phil, you need a new hobby. White bread.
I mean,
Make some
I beg to
thicker
differ,
bread.
maybe.
Make some croissants. Yo, if you start making croissants, I swear to God, bro.
Bro, I went to the drive-in the Starbucks the other day, and I was like, "Can I get a plain croissant?" And the guy was like, "1 plain croissant." He was like completely fucking with me. It's like,
Yeah, let me get 3 croissants.
dude, he kept saying it too, like he knew what he was doing.
So fucking funny, man.
I do have a croissant. Just like,
I can't even tell you the last time I ate a croissant.
they're one of my favorite pastries.
They're good. I prefer, I mean, this is, it's not a pastry. I don't know. A croissant reminds me of a calzone, and I just like the calzone.
Like a calzone.
Yeah. I remember when I worked at the pizzeria, we worked with this guy named Pasquale, and when he would write down a calzone or say calzone, he would call it calzone. So we'd always go, hey, ask Cal if his son's in the back, please. We'd always fuck with him. He's like, you guys are a piece of shit.
Fuck you guys.
I was like, sorry, Pasquale.
Yeah.
This is pretty funny. Those were some good times. Really good times. They were, they were all right times. I don't really like, I was telling someone recently that I was remembering at the time where like my dad was my boss. And if someone wouldn't show up to the pizzeria, I would hear him stomp his feet and come down my steps and go, hey, you got to go in. And what excuse are you going to make when you're laying in bed and your boss is in your room? What are you supposed to say? I can't? Yeah,
Hey, fuck you.
let me just get my shit and we'll be good. And we'll be good.
Did you like making pizza?
I was so hit or miss. Like, sometimes my pies would be sick, and then other times it would look like a fucking brain. Like, it would just not be, just not be up to par.
A brain.
And it would piss me off because I would do the same fucking steps. The problem is the dough. Like, going back to the
dude,
yeast
it's all in the
conversation.
dough.
If you don't have, like, a perfect distribution of the dough, like, if one side's really thin, then you'll get a hole that rips, and then you can try to, like, take the dough and fold it over the hole and then stamp it.
Right.
But then if that rips, you're fucked. It's all over, sweetheart. You're done. You're fucking done. The pizzeria was an interesting experience. I don't know. I mean, I just hated, like, just being in the food service business. When people are hungry, they're
Here's
just
your
like,
fucking pie.
they're just like not nice.
But didn't you own the place so you could be like, go fuck yourself?
No, I couldn't fuck it. The customer's always right. You know what's an interesting quote, though? I guarantee you the person that came up with the customer is always right was a customer. I heard that in the Steve Jobs movie that I watched 2 weeks ago, and I was like, that's a really good point. The customer had to have said that phrase. The customer's always right.
Business owner could be like, listen, we don't want to step on any toes. We want to be an establishment of peace.
Absolutely.
Just let them have this one. Here's your fucking pie.
Yeah, I was the king of that. Like, let's say I would cut a Sicilian slice. I was too small. I'd be like, hey, listen, sweetheart, I put an extra Sicilian free of charge.
That's
Don't worry
the
about
best.
it. Have a good day.
That's-
Hey, you have a nice day. All right.
This guy?
You know what? Give me that soda. I'll give you a refill. Yo, you right there? Have a good day. Oh, you want an extra side of sauce? Hey, Tony, give me a side of sauce. We never had a guy, Tony, work for us, but, fuck it for the story.
Tony.
Here you go, Tony. Thank you for the side of sauce, buddy. Yeah, it was good times. It's good times.
I want to own a pizzeria one day.
You don't. It's a lot of work. It's
okay, I do want to own a coffee shop, though.
That would be cool. Anything with food is fucking hard, bro. You gotta deal with people. You gotta order all the fucking supplies. You gotta fucking make sure people show up. If people don't show up, you gotta go in yourself. Like, that's the one really cool thing about having a YouTube channel and doing content for a living. It's because, like,
you don't want to show up. You don't have to show up.
well, I there's no surprises.
Yeah.
Like, I won't wake up one day and be like, oh, Vinny's not in the office. Where's Vinny? I'm Vinny,
Yeah.
So, like, it's nice to know, like, as long as I'm functioning, we're golden.
I mean, there are some surprises when we get emails from Susan Wojciechowski or whatever, and she's like, hey, you guys won't get monetized.
Do you
ever.
remember that fucking crazy situation where they were going to take away our fucking check marks?
Yeah.
That shit was
dumb.
whack,
That was
crazy,
stupid.
whack and crazy. But then they actually listened. They were like, yo, we see people are outraged.
That was
we're gonna
the
let you
dumbest
keep it."
thing.
Thank God we got to keep it. I was so upset. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but, like, you work, you get to 100,000, you get your check mark, then they're just like, we're going to take it away because of brand reasons.
Why?
What?
Yeah.
But yeah, YouTube's been good as of lately. I haven't seen...
I feel like nothing has happened from that child law thing.
Oh, the
kids'
COPPA thing.
content, yeah.
I don't even want to get into this. Knock on wood. Thank God everything's been okay. When I tell you guys, just to briefly get into it, and then we'll move on, because this shit makes me so nervous. I literally was calling Phil probably 5 times a day because I was so panicked about that entire COPPA thing. Because, like, nothing was clear. They didn't have any, like, really set in stone guidelines of what you could and couldn't make and all this shit. And I'm so happy, thank God, it all, worked itself out. But, oh my, that was, end of last year was so stressful. Like, so I'm getting nervous talking about it right now. It was wasn't a good situation.
What a weird 5 months of this 2020.
What is this year?
I don't know, dude.
Like, this year especially is weird for me because, like, I've talked about this in the previous episode and I've been talking about it in my solo stuff, but I'm in the process of buying a house. So obviously, this year for me is going to be one of the best years because I'm taking this huge step.
So it's a massive year.
But at the same time, we haven't been, interacting much with people.
Mhm.
We have to stay inside. I mean, I'm just trying to look at the glass half full and just realize that I don't know. You can give me an honest opinion here because you're my friend, you see, but, like, I feel like I'm just so much healthier. Like, just figuring shit out in my head and just, like, working harder and losing weight and just having more, like, strict scheduling and just, I don't know. I just feel like I've been doing a much better job at managing shit. And maybe that's because we haven't been going out all the time, but
Probably.
yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting when this shit ends.
Yeah, I mean, going out could have been, like, our feedback loop because I'm, like, right now, my mental state, like, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's get this day going, baby.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck yeah. I'm good all day. It's nighttime for me. For whatever reason, when I lay down in bed, it's like, thought. I was like, shut the fuck up.
No,
I'm going crazy.
I seriously think I have like seasonal effectiveness disorder, or whatever it's called.
Where like you get depressed when certain seasons happen.
No, like it's possible. Like if you look at the past 4 years of my life, like with college and shit, literally the winter, I am so down. I take naps all the time. It's just like
you are like, not that you're like an outdoorsman, but you like being outside, going on runs, going to the beach, going on a hike tomorrow. Like in the winter, you obviously, I mean, you can go outside, but it's like freezing. It's not a nice.
There's no sun.
Yeah, it's not a good, aspect of life. But in the summer, you shine in the summer, my dude.
That's it, dude.
Me, I don't really care about the seasons, really. I just don't like sweating. So, like, I'm looking forward to... I like sweating when I'm working out and shit. I don't like sweating, like, just hanging out. Like, if my pit started sweating, I'd be like, you motherfucker, come on.
I gotta take a shower.
I used to take prescription antiperspirant. Did I ever tell you that?
Yeah.
And it burned like a motherfucker. It would close your pores.
I know.
One
of my friends used to do that, too.
It's no joke, man. By the way, here's a new segment I like to call Current Events. I was doing a lot of extensive research before the podcast. Hard transition here, but extinct no more. Rare blue bee is rediscovered in Florida. And basically, there's this bee. People thought it was dead.
But it's blue and it's back.
But it's blue and it's back. And if you're in Florida, keep an eye out.
Wait, speaking of bees, aren't there also like killer hornets that just landed, like,
bro,
came across the
how
fucking
big
Atlantic?
A hornet can be? A hornet can be like 3 inches in length.
Okay, Google
that shit
this.
is crazy.
Google killer bees.
Killer bees?
U.S.
Am I going to be able to sleep tonight, Phil?
It's got to be trending.
Oh, you want me to look for like a current news story?
Yeah.
Killer bees, U.S. An aggressive swarm of bees killed 3 dogs in Arizona?
No.
That's fucking nuts, though. That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure there is a breed of bees from China that made its way over to the U.S.
Will they fly across the entire ocean?
I don't know.
How they get here?
I don't know. I saw it all over social media, and people were saying, "Hey, you see those bees?" I was like, "What?"
Can you imagine a fucking little bee just flying all the way here across the Pacific?
That's what I was saying.
Just zooming on in. Oh my god. But yeah, that's what we like to call our new segment. It's called Current Events.
Do you think it's one bee that made it over? It's like, I'm gonna fucking get there.
Well, it had to be 2 because when they got here, they had to start fucking. Unless a whole swarm came, like
unless it was like a pregnant female.
Oh shit! She would not be able to make the commute that far with all those babies in her sack.
The will to survive, dude.
How do they even have babies?
I don't know, but I know the queens are the ones that run shit.
They're bad bitches.
They run shit.
Yeah.
Don't they get like impregnated by all the bees? Like,
I don't know. I just know they're huge for some reason.
Yeah, they're fucking massive.
They're big as fuck. I want to see the world's largest queen bee. Let's just type in world's largest bee. I just want to see how big it is. It's called the. You want to take that? Mega Chili Pluto.
Mega Chill Pluto.
I definitely did not say that right. All right, how big is this bitch? Let's see. Oh my god!
That looks like a fucking German Shepherd, dude.
Yo, look at this thing in a freaking water bottle.
No, that's not real.
That was a hiccup.
That's not real.
I think it's fucking real, bro. To give you perspective, guys, it's about like the size of like my iPhone. iPhone 11 Plus Pro Max. Jeez, look at this! Look at this!
No, I'm good.
That shit's bigger than my hand. Yo, I'm just saying, I'm not really a big insect guy. In fact, I fucking hate them. I know there's gonna be the people in the comments. Well, Vinny, listen, they kill other insects, and that's what the food biomes need in the food chain. I don't fucking like them, all right? Get rid of the insects,
If
damn
it wasn't for bees, we'd all be dead because they pollinate flowers. And if flowers don't pollinate, there's no oxygen. So actually, you're a dick, and you're canceled for not liking bees. Have some respect for Mother Nature.
You stupid, ignorant fuck. We need bees, or you'd be dead right now. I'm sorry if I offended bee lovers. Guys, you know what? In 2020, I'm trying my best to just be a little bit more
We're
ruthless.
gonna get a fucking beekeeper coming. Listen here, buddy.
Get honey all over his keyboard. Fucking disrespecting my bees.
If I didn't have fucking bees, I wouldn't have a job. fucking COVID. I don't have any money.
You're killing the market for bees. Bee honey is actually dope, though.
I mean, I like honey, dude.
Fresh honey. Oh, honey with some tea. Yo, I was doing my sleep block 2 weeks ago, and my dad like popped in like a fucking ghost, Danny Phantom style. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, you want some fucking tea? I was like, yeah. I go, give me the detox I've been drinking.
Right.
I'm having like a very simple, it's like a lemon detox. I'm going to be honest with you, it's nice for my vocal cords, but it's not really anything to go to town about.
I mean, what are you detoxing at the end of the
Let
day?
me tell you right now, this fucking guy brought me down some fruity shit. Like it tasted like I was eating a bunch of fruits.
Okay.
Phil, it was like fucking candy. It was so good. I was like, what the fuck is this? This ain't my detox. It's not my detox. Because I don't know, I grabbed whatever the fuck was up there. Yo, this shit was so delicious,
I grabbed
dude.
whatever the fuck.
I grabbed whatever the fuck in the box and the thing. It was so fucking good,
You
dude.
probably grabbed a box from like 1997
Yo,
sitting in the corner.
I just can't believe how, you know what it is? Because that was probably one with like a lot of flavor. The shit that I'm drinking, just like an herbal fucking lemon.
It's a detox.
Yeah. It does make you shit, though.
I
It
guess
does.
that's the tox that they're detoxing.
Yeah. By the way, I feel like since I started eating, I mean, this makes sense. Since I started eating less, I've been shitting a lot less.
That's normally how that works.
I used to shit, my guy, like 3 times a day. I feel like I'm all fucking clogged up. I might have to go get one of those, like, you chug this thing and then you shit your brains
You
out.
should just get an enema.
I don't want to really put that thing in my ass. I had to do that once. I had to do that once when I was constipated and I had like severe. This is before my appendix came out. I couldn't go to the bathroom and I had such bad pain. I thought it was appendicitis. And they told me it was just like gas bubbles. So I had to drink this shit that would like soften my stool and then put the enemas, that soft gel thing that like you put up your asshole, right?
That's a suppository.
That's what I took. Oh my
An enema is a
fucking
bag
God.
of usually like saline or water or like fucking coffee if you're a hippie. And you squirt it up there and then it causes a fucking volcanic eruption and everything comes out.
Yeah, never did that. I did put the gel thing up my asshole though once, and it's fucking so uncomfortable. It like melts it.
Yeah.
It's
I've had to do that for hemorrhoids.
brutal. But listen, man, whatever helps you feel better is what you got to do.
It didn't help. Okay, so
I shit my brains out an hour later, by the way, or something like that. 2 hours later, felt great.
don't take suppositories if you have an external hemorrhoid because they're usually built for internal hemorrhoids. And I just stuck a pill up my ass for no reason.
Wait, so just so I'm clear here, so you had an external hemorrhoid. So like, did the outside of your ass look like a flower? Was there like skin flaps coming out of it? I'm sorry, by the way, if you're a little squeamish, but we're having a fucking conversation over here.
This is biology class.
Yeah.
Inside your sphincter, your asshole.
Your asshole.
There's veins, you know? It's a highway. There's blood circulating everywhere, making sure everything's flowing nice.
All right.
So a hemorrhoid is a thrombosed vein, meaning it's just a stoppage of blood.
Oh, so
in
it
your
gets
asshole.
fucking
So
inflamed.
it's a swollen, and it's just like a knot on your asshole.
Oh.
And if
Can
you
it
have,
pop?
Yeah, it could pop.
If it pops, you die? Like, what happens?
You start
fucked?
bleeding. But you could also have them internally, and
That seems worse.
yeah, I don't know. They're all just don't get hemorrhoids. Don't.
How do you not get hemorrhoids, though? Doesn't it just happen?
It's genetic usually, and it's based on your diet and how long you shit for and how you're straining on the bowl.
Yeah, I never really have that. I shit fast. I'm like, done.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm in and out.
No, you're good, dude.
The best, too, when you get that ghost wipe and you don't really got to do much to it. That's fucking
That's
fantastic.
nice.
Yeah. Speaking of shoving stuff up your ass, I don't really have a segue for that. I was hoping my brain was going to come up with something. Speaking of hemorrhoids, you know what's weird? Not having sports.
I don't care.
I know you don't care because you don't really watch sports, but it is weird, like, not hearing about any new games or anything. Did you see the UFC?
I think it's pretty great.
Did you see the UFC? Oh, you're anti-sport? Be an anti-sport
Do you see
guy.
Mike Tyson,
He's coming back.
bro?
Dude, he looks ferocious. Age 55, just fucking animal,
Yeah,
bro.
he looks like a savage. Did you see what he said?
Yeah, like he was like, the demons inside of me are back. I'm fucking reborn.
The gods of war.
The gods of war have reinvigorated my love for fighting. I'm gonna fucking kill you. I didn't know exactly what he said, but I would assume it was something.
Rumor
along those
is it's going to be
lines.
like charity events, and he's
Yeah.
just going to.
The funniest thing is, all the other fighters his age, like from what I've seen, I haven't looked into this like too deeply. Literally, they're like, I'm not getting in a ring with Mike. Like,
Are you on drugs?
they're like, are you fucking nuts? I'm not getting in a ring with this guy.
Do you see this man?
But literally, like, I believe, I mean, boxing enthusiasts, I'm sure. We got the B enthusiasts and the boxing enthusiasts. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. I think if he came back, he could do some damage to the fighters now.
He wouldn't lose.
I mean,
I'd put money on the fact that he would not lose.
He is an animal, dude.
He'd be like, what up, motherfucking 28-year-old? Pop, pop, pop.
I am the biggest, not the biggest, but I am a huge fan of Mike Tyson. You know, Eminem was on his podcast.
If
Hot Boxing.
one of his punches connects with anyone, you're down. The problem is he doesn't just throw one punch. He throws like a flurry of like 13.
And every punch just has like the ricochet effect of like 1,000 buffalo just ready to kill you in every blast.
And if you punch him, I don't think he would feel it.
The crazy thing is Joe Rogan was talking about it, how like, I'm pretty sure in the UFC right now, it's legal to do like like natural testosterone, like adding more testosterone or whatever.
Steroids.
Basically.
TRT.
TRT, that's what it was.
Steroids.
Yeah, basically. And we're back. And he was saying like, you know, if he could somehow, like, if you have the knowledge of him being an older guy, but like the body and the stamina of a 22-year-old man, like, what the fuck are we talking about here? Like, who's going to stop him?
No one.
I don't know. Maybe I would love to see him come back. Like, can you imagine if he fought like Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, like those two guys we just watched fight recently? That'd be fucking sick.
Are they in the same weight class?
They're heavyweight. I think that's what.
Isn't there like extreme heavyweight though? Because like Deontay Wilder and the other guy Tyson Fury are like
I think
300, 612. Like
I don't know. I think it's just heavyweight is heavyweight. Dude, the crazy thing is Mike was 5'10" or 5'11",
240,
and he
right?
was like at his prime, I think close to 250, maybe 260. That's fucking ridiculous.
I know. And he wasn't fat.
I just find it so funny that like my ideal, I mean, I'm not a professional athlete, obviously, but like ideally for me, I would love to be 5'4", 160, 165. Like just at that weight, every time I've gotten to that weight, I've just looked really good.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude, can you imagine like,
I mean, to put this in perspective, I'm 6'3", almost 6'4", depending on the way my fucking nuts swing that day.
yeah,
195, 200.
Yeah.
This man is 5 inches shorter and fucking
yeah, it's
40
crazy.
pounds. Like that's just muscle mass. Like,
Yeah, well, it's wild. I mean, my body is built nice for like muscle because it's just there's less like length for like it to pack on. I guess I don't know. Like if you look at guys like Frank Columbo, rest in peace. But when he was bodybuilding in his prime, his physique looked fucking sick. He was obviously a little guy, but he was my height.
Yeah. I mean,
I always
it's
say
just
we're
filling out the
him and
limbs,
Arnold.
like-
Yeah, like his bicep was fucking sick, dude. That guy was an animal. I love Frank Columbo. So badass. I've been watching a shitload of Ben Stiller movies recently. Rest in peace, of course, to Jerry Stiller, his father. That was really sad hearing that. I mean, he was 92 and of course had a long, very successful, incredible life. But obviously, it still sucks to, you know, see someone that you've seen in so many movies and TV shows and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, leave.
I don't think I saw his dad in anything.
Have you ever seen Zoolander?
No.
Oh, you gotta watch Zoolander,
Blue
man.
Steel.
Dude, in Zoolander, he was the manager, I'm pretty sure. Maury Ballstein. Dude, so funny. So funny. And yeah, but for whatever reason, I started watching a bunch of Ben Stiller movies. And I watched one recently called Brad's Status. And I tweeted before the movie started. I was like, yo, I'm about to watch this movie, Brad's Status. I'll let you guys know what I think afterwards. And I was like, I can't explain this in tweet. Like, I need to explain
it?
this. Basically, the movie's about a guy that's like hyper paranoid, hyper anxious, and his son is going to college, like look at colleges, and his son has an opportunity to get into Harvard, and you see like how his brain works. He's like, oh my God, I didn't know he could get into Harvard. My son needs to get into Harvard. But suddenly, I felt grief. What if my son becomes more successful than me? It's all like narrated in his head, and you just see him like in a cab, like thinking about it, in bed, tossing back and forth. It was like, basically, to not get too deep into it, it was a visual representation through film of what having anxiety seems like.
Ooh.
And it was so unique. It made me anxious as fuck because I was like, oh my God, like I've had moments where like you have high highs, like, and then literally in 5 minutes, you're like,
I hate my life.
I was like, why did I do that? Like, why did I do that 3 years ago? Like sudden grief. And then you have a happy moment, like, oh my God, it's going to be so great. Sudden grief, guilt, all these emotions. And it's like, it was interesting to see that on like, I say the big screen because it's a movie that I watched on my fucking iPad, but like it was a really, I would definitely recommend it if you have anxiety. It's definitely not like a popcorn flick. Like you're not going to really be entertained
right.
that much, but if
it's
you
a good
enjoy,
piece of
it's
film.
a good film
I'll check it out.
for sure. We started looking at like kitchen sets and stuff for my house. Like we're starting to like do all the planning
I'm gonna
stages.
cook for you.
Dude, I'm gonna cook for you.
Oh yeah.
I'm so excited. I actually told everyone I'm gonna start a series called Cooking in the Kitchen with Vinny. I don't know, it just
I'll
froze
teach
off
you
the
some
tongue.
skills. What
Nice.
I know,
Fuck yeah, dude.
and then you could throw your twist on it.
But it's cool. Like we have a bunch of different things that we're planning. We're still not completely closed. There's a couple more things we have to do, but knock on wood, everything's looking really well right now. We get all the documents that we need to get in. We have to sign everything, all that fun stuff we've been doing. Not fun stuff. It's very stressful actually, but we're doing good. We had to pick like I'll show you the house when you leave. We'll literally like it's right around the block. We can go check it out. So there's a wall right now on the left side of the house that's called a retaining wall, and it's like old and like decrepit right now. So we're gonna knock that wall down. So I picked a new wall. I'm pretty sure I'm like 99% sure on that wall. There's like 2 trees in the backyard that are just humongous that we're gonna take down.
You're gonna make it nice,
dude. Oh, new blacktop driveway we're gonna do, new stoop, and then on the inside, everything's getting redone.
Gutted.
Basement gutted completely. And I was telling it, I completely forgot to bring this up. Literally right before we started filming, I knocked into the tripod with my fucking shoulder and my camera fell. The fucking door that goes to all the like the ports on the side won't fucking close now, and my OCD is going crazy.
the audio jack is bent like Squidward's nose.
I literally, where is this fucking thing? I bought this 3 fucking days ago. It's a brand new mic. It's the Rode Micro. This thing's great, by the way. And it hit the ground. Look how crooked it is. It hit the ground when it was plugged in and just jacked the jack up. Oh, you know what I realized? I'm so stupid. I could use the old fucking cable with the new device.
This man.
You know what? Well, there you go. You learn something new every day. But yeah, I think I'm going to keep this camera as my podcast camera because the door being busted is kind of stressing me the fuck out. But I'm going to film a lot of vlogs before and after of the house, MTV Cribs style, like, is my refrigerator, showing all my shit in there. I'm excited.
Welcome to Vinny's crib.
Here's my master bedroom where the magic happens. Hey. Yeah. It's going to be fun, though.
Yeah, we fucking here.
This is where I fuck, right in here.
I fuck a lot.
I got to tell you, though, do I want to get into this? It's going to be cool to, like, fuck wherever I want. like, let's just be honest. If I want to fuck in the living room, if I fuck in the living room, I want to fuck in the kitchen, fuck in the kitchen.
You want to cook some eggs with your stromboli hanging out, you can do that.
I've never had this level of freedom before,
No.
Phil. Fuck on the couch.
Yep. Like a dog.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
Fucking free reign. It's my kingdom.
You can do it with the blinds open in your living room.
I was like, are my parents going to watch this episode? They might. Fuck it.
But they're probably
Whatever.
like, yeah, he's right.
Yeah, listen, it's time to sprout
You're
the
a grown
wings.
man.
Yeah. I got needs. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
The cool thing is our set is going to look sick because it's going to be a brand new set. That's where we're going to film the
And we're
podcast
upgrading.
still. It's going to be beautiful. Same table. We're going to just pick this up. Boop, put it in there. Beep.
This table has to go everywhere.
Oh,
Forever.
yeah. It'll never, until termites eat it from the inside out, we're not going anywhere,
And
bro.
then we'll give it to Francia, and he'll
He hit me up
he'll
recently.
refurbish it.
He hit me up recently. So our friend, you guys know him. By the way, aliens communicate like this. Meet more, meet. I'm an alien, meet more. Just in case you were wondering.
Oh yeah.
Completely off topic. But he's making us a sign for the podcast.
No way.
Out of like wood and
Did you see
crazy.
his signs he's been making?
He's
for,
amazing. Yeah.
For Kimberly.
He's incredible.
Insane.
He told me straight up, he's like, dude, you're going to be blown away when I give you the sign. I'm hoping it's done by the time, I mean, listen, this wall is open, but when
Absolutely.
we're probably going to be in the new studio, I'd say by like, if everything works out according to plan, November, right before the holidays, brand new sign made by
homemade. I gotta perfect my sauce by then too,
Fuck
because
yeah,
right now
dude.
we're kind of imposters.
Yeah.
Do you know how to make a sauce?
I know how to open a jar.
Rouse makes.
I know how
some
to
good
open
sauce.
up leftovers from my mom, That's
But
about
we,
it.
we gotta be cooking the sauce. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, I think at a certain milestone, we start live streaming like maybe one episode a month, and we'll cook fucking sauce, stir the pot.
I like that Sunday sauce.
It's gonna be fucking beautiful. By the way, I mean, you guys can let us know in the comments. I personally like breaking the fourth wall like this and asking directly how people handle or rather react to certain shit. This is leaps and bounds better than the Discord episodes. I'm just so happy that didn't even skip a beat. If anything came back better. Maybe it was nice. We took a little bit of a reset period. But man, the fact that we're back right now is making me so happy. And you guys wanted longer episodes. We're back in the studio. You'll get longer episodes. I guess moving forward, we'll just be back here until I move out. So,
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I mean, we are taking all the precautions. Like,
Yeah, well, what I explained, I mean, not to get into detail, but like, he's literally, you're coming over, we're working, and you're leaving. We're not going to fucking start wrestling and shit. You know what I mean? You come over, you work, you leave, that's it.
I wear my mask.
Wear the mask.
I wash my
the
hands.
Done.
That's
It's an
Bada
hour.
Bing, bada boom.
It's not like we're just sitting here, fucking
Kissing.
kissing each other's asses. All right? We're fucking working. We're making a podcast. This is what we're fucking doing. All right? So, but yeah, I think everyone's going to be very excited.
Absolutely. I think they're going to say, hey, I miss those two kids back in the studio.
Let me tell you something. It's time for the next segment. It's time for the fucking grandmother of the week.
Are you doing this one?
I forgot. I sent it to your phone, actually.
You want me to do it on my
The
phone?
blurb. Yeah, you read better than me. So this one comes in from my friend Melissa. So I'm really excited to see this one for sure. I sent it to your iMessage. Don't even worry about it.
Absolutely.
Here we go, baby.
This is my grandma, Rosemary. It's a great spice, by the way.
Rosemary is a great spice.
She passed away a few years ago. Sorry to hear that. But I'll always remember the night where we arrived in Florida to visit her, where she not only had a pasta dinner ready for us, but also 3 different desserts because she wasn't sure what everyone wanted to eat.
Incredible. Let's go.
She may be from the British side of my family, but I think I got my need to feed the people I love from her. I think she would have loved this podcast almost as much as I do. Keep up the amazing podcast. I look forward to it every week.
Melissa, we love you. Thank you
Rosemary.
so much for sending that in.
And Melissa.
I fucking love Grandmother of the Week. It's the best. It's the best segment. I
We
know we
gush
say
over
this.
it every week.
It's so good.
It is. Nobody's doing this.
Nobody's even coming close to the products that we're making, Phil. We're fucking Apple. I've been watching so many Steve Jobs fucking movies, man. I love it so
How
much.
many Steve Jobs movies are there?
2. I've seen them both.
Macintosh and
That's-
Granny Smith.
Yo, the Macintosh, it not only changed things for Apple, but it revolutionized the entire computing industry.
Did you see people getting mad at Bill Gates?
No.
They're just like getting mad at Bill Gates because he's like, oh, he's not donating. He's not. Meanwhile, the man is like fucking 90% of his.
I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's leaving like
Yeah, but
95% of his
I read
stuff to
a
charity.
funny, like, ironic thing. It's like these people bitching about like Bill Gates and shit are using computers that he fucking invented to bitch about.
I don't know, man. I just like, he has done so much already for the world. He is literally a philanthropist. Like most of his wealth goes to helping other people. You know what I mean? So
Did you see the thing where he's trying to digitally identify people?
no.
That we'll leave that for next episode.
Yes, that's a long topic.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, let us know what you want us to talk about in next week's episode because we'll be back, every Sunday. Haven't missed a fucking episode yet. Never will. I don't even care if one of us dies. The other will take over. Fuck it. Get a new
Have me in
co-host.
the urn.
Yeah. I'll just keep you in a vase
Yeah.
over here. But we fucking love you guys. Thank you for everything. This is a great episode. Anything else you want to cover before we wrap it up?
Nah, say hello to your grandmother for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we fucking love you, and we'll see you soon. Brooks, thank you so much for editing this episode. Spotify, iTunes, we love you guys, and we'll see you next week. We're back in the motherfucking studio, baby. Peace. Fucking killer bees.